Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing us how to make apple cider vinegar at home. Okay, so in this video I'll be telling you what apple cider vinegar is, what are the benefits, how to make them at home, and at the end of the video I'm going to be telling you the uses, things you can use them for. There are thousands of reasons why you should have apple cider vinegar at home. Okay, so let's get started. You want to stay right to the end of the video so that you don't miss out on any of them. So before I go on, I would like to say big congrats to Queen. I think it's okay Queen. Okay. Yeah, she won my freebies in my last video, Apothecary 2. So I dropped a question for an answer to get a freebie. So please, Queen, chat me up and get your freebie. Okay. So first of all, it's good you understand what apple cider vinegar is and the benefits and if it is worth the stress. Okay, so I'm going to be telling you what apple cider vinegar is, okay, and its benefits. Now, this is the popular brand you see in the supermarkets of apple cider vinegar. If you walk into supermarket, look for a bottle like this, you'll see it written apple cider vinegar. Okay, so if you can't have time to do it by yourself, then you can get this because it's important to have it in your home. But you know that the price today is very high. Whoever is used to buying vinegar knows that the price is very costly. Okay, the last time I walked into the supermarket to get one, I saw that the price was up to about 8,000. That's why I turned back, do about turn. I told myself, let's go and make it at home. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I made it and how you too can make it at home, and not just ordinary apple cider vinegar, but with the mother. Okay, so what is apple cider vinegar? Apple cider vinegars are made from fermented apples. Okay, as the saying goes, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. That is when you eat raw apple. Then talk less of when you eat a fermented apple. Now we know that fermented foods are very powerful. If you take a fermented apple, it's times 2 of the power of eating a raw apple. Yeah, you heard me right. Fermented foods are very good for your system. They contain active live bacteria. That's good bacteria that are good for your gut health. And you know, when your gut is healthy and doing fine, your body will respond fine too. Now, what are the benefits of apple cider vinegar? There are so many benefits, from your health to your hair, to your skin, to your plants, your farm, your poultry. Okay, so many benefits. Okay, now for your health, apple cider vinegar can be good for flu, for stomach aches. Okay, it can be good for acid reflux. Those who have heartburn, it can be a magic. Okay, for you. Now, for it balances pH in the body, even for the hair it balances the pH of your hair. So we use it to as a hair rinse. And if you're dealing with dandruff, this is a magic remedy for you. It's also great for weight loss. Never underestimate the power of apple cider vinegar when it comes to losing weight. It reduces sugar level, it's good for BP patients. Okay, it can lower your blood pressure, it can lower your cholesterol level, it can assist to kill cancer cells. Okay, it's good for arthritis, it's good for gout syndrome, those who have pains, gout, uric acid. Now it's good for gut, yeah, for your gut health, digestive issues and the rest of them. Those of you who are having kidney issues, it can help to reduce your creatinine level and also help your body to pass out all the water. Okay, it serves as a diuretic for you. Okay, it's very high in probiotics. Okay, so this helps your gut. Okay, it helps you digest your food properly, it helps you have healthy gut, so this keeps you healthy and prevents diseases from coming to you. Okay, for those of you who have a poultry farm, apple cider vinegar can be a lifesaver for your birds. Okay, for your chickens, it can be a lifesaver. It can save the dying chicken, it can prevent death in your farm. Okay, it can even save the one dying. Yeah, I've had an experience of saving my dying chicken with vinegar. Okay, so it's very powerful, so you must have it handy as a farmer. Okay, I'm planning a series for poultry farm using organic and natural things in treatment. Okay, so you have to stay glued to this channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button, then turn on your notification bell so that you get alert whenever I drop my new video. Okay, now let me show you how to make your own apple cider vinegar at home with the mother. Okay, first of all, you need to get some apples. Now make sure you wash them very well, soak in baking soda to remove pesticide and other chemicals used for preservative. Okay, then after washing, you have to chop them in smaller portions as I'm doing here. I've already washed my apple. Sorry, I didn't take video of that part. Okay, so you want to chop them, or you want to remove the seeds because the seeds are poisonous. You don't want to take the seeds. Okay, so just chop them up into little chunks. Then we're going to be using them for our apple cider vinegar. Okay, next you want to get a sterilized jar. Okay, check my other videos. Maybe I can drop the link for you on how to sterilize your glass jar. You need a glass jar, you need to sterilize it to prevent bacteria. Okay, now you have to put your apples into your jars. From apple vinegar, we're going to convert it into apple cider vinegar. Next, we're going to be adding sugar, some spoons of sugar. Now, those of you who don't eat sugar, don't worry about the sugar because it's not going to remain in your apple cider vinegar. Okay, it's going to just help kickstart the fermentation process. The sugars will be converted to vinegar at the end of the process. Okay, so don't worry about that. It's not also compulsory to add sugar, especially when you're working with fruit like apple that has sugar. Need to watch out if you don't add sugar for bubbles. If it doesn't have bubbles in 3 days time, then you have to add sugar to kickstart the fermentation process. Now you're going to be adding water. Make sure it's a clean filtered water. Okay, water that is free from chlorine, otherwise it's going to affect your fermentation process. Now if you have a water that contains chlorine, don't bother about it. Just boil your water for like 10 minutes. Okay, that is, after your water comes to a boiling point, allow it to boil for more 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure you boil your water for about 10 to 15 minutes. The more the water boils, the more the chlorine in the water evaporates. So that's how you can handle the chlorine issue. Okay, so now pour that water into your apples and make sure you stir it properly to start our fermentation process. Next, we're going to be using a cloth. Okay, so use something like a towel, a handkerchief, a clean cloth to cover the top. Now you don't want to use the cover of the bottle to cover. You want it to be able to breathe so that the good bacteria can form inside. Okay, so you use a band, rubber band or any good band or hair bands to hold the mouth. Okay, and keep it like this. Now this is going to sit for the next 30 days. Yeah, you can keep it on your shelf or table. Okay, anywhere, maybe in your kitchen, just at a corner for the next 30 days. Now if you notice, the apple did not sink very well into the water, as in all of it did not emerge into the water. So this will be like this for like up to 5 days. You want to be checking it every day to turn it, to push it down, okay, before the apple will completely soak and go in. So you must make sure you stir it every day, pushing it down. This will prevent maggots or spoilage on top. Okay, I lost one of these batches because of that. Okay, yeah, I skipped some days, so as when I came, one of them was already going bad, bringing out maggot. Okay, so you don't want that. You don't want to lose your batch, so you must make sure you're pushing it inside at least for the next 5 days or until it has finally emerged into the water. So you want to be checking it every day. Now another thing you have to look out for is bubbles. At day 3, your vinegar should be bringing out bubbles. Now where you don't see bubbles like this, don't worry, it's not an issue. Just add some more sugar to help assist it. Okay, so that's when to tell if it needs more sugar, or you need to add sugar, especially if you did not use sugar before at all. So after 30 days, you can see our vinegar is ready. Our apples are all submerged into the vinegar. Just sieve and keep for use. Now this is apple vinegar. So if you want apple cider vinegar, then you follow me to the next step, and it is the next step you get with the mother. So those vinegars you see with the mother, it's this second procedure you have to take for it to have the mother content in it, which is the more powerful and highly medicinal parts of the apple cider vinegar. So to get with the mother, we have to sieve this vinegar. Okay, so after sieving, we will not just keep it as an ordinary vinegar. We're going to be covering it up again to sit for another 2 weeks, at least between 2 weeks to 4 weeks. Okay, so you can do 2 weeks, you can do 4 weeks to get it more active. Okay, so you're going to be keeping it to sit for at least another 2 weeks, and it's then that the mother will get formed and settle down at the bottom. Okay, so our apple cider vinegar is ready at this point. So you can see the bottom of the vinegar, you see some particles under. That's what we call the mother. Okay, is the cocoa filled the probiotics. Okay, I had to beam my torchlight from my camera to make you see it very well. Okay, so that's what we call with the mother. So if I want to check the acidity of this apple cider vinegar, which is like 5% of what is generally on the bottle of the apple cider vinegar, I'm going to be using my pH strip, which is what you see here. You can get a litmus paper just to confirm your acidity, otherwise you don't bother. Okay, so you get a plate, scoop out a little of the apple cider vinegar, then use your paper in it. Okay, your paper will change. You check the color with your litmus paper, okay, or your pH strip. Now we're going to check the color where it falls under. Now for apple cider vinegar is around 3.3 to 3.5. okay, so this is just within range. Okay, so it's from 3 down there. Okay, so you can see the color. So at this point we're within the range. Okay, in order to stop the fermentation process, you have to look for a tight lid or a bottle that is airtight. You want to seal it up. Bottles, containers like this or jars like this might not be that tight, so you can put something like nylon at the tip. Okay, provided the nylon is not touching your apple cider vinegar inside the bottle. Okay, just to help tighten the lid. You can look for a cloth or anything you can use to tighten the mouth properly. Okay, so if you also have something like a bottle that has a good airtight lock, use that to lock it up, and your apple cider vinegar will be preserved. This can stay up to 1 to 2 years, okay, for you, even without being in the fridge. So our homemade vinegar is ready with the mother. Yeah, our apple cider vinegar with the mother is ready. Homemade is cheaper. Now I didn't tell you how much I bought my apples. I bought the apples for just 1,002. I know the price of apples have gone high, okay, but whatever is not going to be at that rate you buy from the store, so it's best you do your own at home. Now let's talk about the uses of apple cider vinegar and the dosage quantity you're going to use. Apple cider vinegar can be used for different things, like for health purpose. It can be used for the many health benefits I mentioned earlier. Okay, from a tablespoon to 2 a day could help relieve you of several symptoms. Okay, as earlier mentioned, I don't want to start listing them again. Okay, so for hair, you can use it. Just put apple cider vinegar into a spray bottle, add some water to it. Now you must dilute it because it's acidic, it's highly acidic, so you don't want to put it directly on your hair like that. Okay, now you have to dilute it in water. Same thing for health benefits. You don't drink apple cider vinegar directly into your mouth. Yeah, it can affect your teeth, it can affect your mouth, can affect your throat. So the best is to add it into your fruit juice, add it into water, and then you drink it. Make sure it's properly diluted, like a full cup of water with a spoon of apple cider vinegar. Now for your hair, the same thing, you dilute it. For your skin, it should also be diluted. Okay, you can do 2 parts water and 1 part apple cider vinegar. Okay, for sensitive skin, 3 parts water and 1 part apple cider vinegar. You can use it as a toner to clean your face every morning. It glows the face, it smoothens the face, and it tones your skin. Okay, it's very good for the hair. Now for your chickens, for your poultry farm, you can use apple cider vinegar. You can put a spoon to maybe a liter of water. Okay, depending on the chickens and their sizes. Okay, it can go a long way to help you in your farm, can save a dying bird. Okay, now it's also used in salad dressing. You can add it to your salad to add to taste, use it as part of your dressing. Okay, you can also cook with it, you can bake with it. Now some people cook rice with it. If you don't want to add salt in it, it can help. Apple cider vinegar with lemons could help. Okay, for weight loss, you can do a tablespoon of it into your water or juice, like cucumber juice, every day. Okay, a tablespoon of it. You can even do morning and night. Okay, for faster result for weight loss. It can go a long way. You can use for cleaning. You can use as a deodorizer. Okay, so many uses. There are several uses of apple cider vinegar. You can do more research on it. Okay, so this is how you can make your own apple cider vinegar at home. It's not rocket science. Save yourself the cost and make your own apple cider vinegar and thank me later. Okay, so thank you so much for staying with me to the end. I love you all. You want to watch out for other videos. In my next video, I'm going to bring pineapple cider vinegar. You heard me right. Yes, you can make vinegar out of any fruit. Okay, in order not to miss out on these beautiful videos, make sure you are subscribed to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that you get alert whenever I drop my new video. Okay, so please like this video. Now I would like to know if you have used vinegar and what ways are you using it. We would like to learn from you. So drop your comments in the comment section. Tell us if you've been using vinegar, what do you use it for. Okay, so that we can all learn from you too. All right, so thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.